So there was a debate memo that was leaked. This is obviously a preparation document. Every candidate before they debate this is true at local level, at whether it's like a congressional race, whether it's a state race, whether it's a federal race, whether it's a presidential race. There's basically a dossier that's created for each candidate. It's like a binder full of stuff, and it's got stuff on their own policy. It's got one-liners that are pre-written for them, all their debate talking points. It's got all the opposition research on every candidate, the strategy for how in this case, maybe DeSantis would talk about Trump or talk about one of his other competitors here. And one of these debate memos was leaked. And it's supposedly a debate memo that was created for Ron DeSantis. I'm going to read this to you. This is from Fox News. DeSantis is denying that this is his, but I don't know if I believe him. I don't really believe a lot of what politicians say when it comes to stuff like this. This is what Fox says. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he's, quote, ready to do what we need to do at Wednesday's first Republican presidential nomination debate to deliver his message and defend himself from rival candidates. The conservative governor also dismissed a leaked debate strategy memo from top advisors at the DeSantis-aligned super PAC, saying that, quote, the memo is not mine. I haven't read it. Among other things, the memo, I think this is what we're interested in the most, not whether DeSantis is denying it, but what was in it. Among other things, the memo urged DeSantis to defend former President Donald Trump. If, as expected, the former president comes under attack from other candidates, the document also urges DeSantis to hammer Vivek Ramaswamy, another rival for the nomination whose standing is rising in numerous polls. I find that very interesting. I would not take that advice if this isn't DeSantis's. Let's just accept that premise for a second. If this was created by a DeSantis super PAC, which isn't technically allowed to communicate with the DeSantis campaign, and so they leaked it in order to get it to DeSantis, that would be a very typical political move. I wouldn't take any of this advice. This is not good advice. He should not attack Vivek. Like, what? What are you trying to fight for second place? He should defend Trump, but he should not talk about the weaponization of the federal government beyond defending Trump and saying how awful it is and promising to abolish the FBI and any other of the intelligence agencies or federal law enforcement apparatuses that have been weaponized. What he should focus on, and this is true of any candidate, I'm not sitting here just giving DeSantis advice here. This is actually, they shouldn't be focusing on each other at all. You can compare and contrast yourself to the other candidates so that the voter knows what you're getting. Like, okay, this is where he stands and this is what I stand, where I stand. But ultimately, this is the Republican Party against the Democrat Party. The vision and the principles of the Republican Party against the vision and the lack of principles of the Democrat Party. And that's where all the visceral, savage mudslinging, that's where it should live.